Man, it's one of them days. YouTube, it's your boy Al, and I'm back with another lit video for you guys. And in this video, we're gonna be covering AKC. Where does the American Bully stack in regards to the AKC? Why aren't they recognized? What do we feel is keeping them from being able to compete in the AKC? And where do we need to go in the future to be able to create the consistent look, to be able to have our dogs accepted into the American Kennel Club? So with that being said, please don't forget to like, comment, and sub to the channel. Check off the bell notification icon to become part of the family. And with all of that being said, let's get into the video.
Speedy, baby.
So first up, why doesn't the AKC recognize the American Bully? First off, it's because there's no consistency, right? And why isn't there any consistency? We have 4 different classes of the American Bully. When we're talking about the Pocket, the Classic, the Standard, the XL, and not to mention the exotic bullies. And then you have the dogs that are huge, like the Hulk, that are labeled as American Bullies, and we're calling them double XL. So first off, there's no consistency. That's the first part. The second part is that we haven't been able to achieve the consistent look within the American Bully, where each class looks exactly like how American Bully is supposed to be. And when you put everything in this totality, correct? When you look at the classes, when you look at the different phenotypes with more slender frames, and when you have dogs with big bulkier frames, there's truly no consistency. And when we're discussing the consistency, right, this goes back to each class. So first off, the Pockets are a little bit more bullier. They have more extreme features, heavy bone. Classics are more leaner in frame. And then you got the Standards that are amazing, that are crazy with breed type and substance. And then you got inconsistencies within the XL with 7 different phenotypes. Then on top of that, you have the exotic bullies with the severe bowed fronts, severe health issues that can't make it past 5 years old. They have crazy high rears. They don't even look like an American Bully, and they're just what they call mutts. And when you factor in the American Kennel Club and think about how deeply passionate and serious they take dog breeds and how they go about evaluating them, and given the amount of energy and effort that is put into it, this is precisely why the American Bullies are not recognized. Now, the most important question is, how do we get to a point in the American Bully breed within itself to be able to get the consistent look, to be able to compete in the American Kennel Club, and to be globally accepted into it, right? I really do feel like the crazy extreme dogs that look like they can't even breathe, those type of dogs are not what the American Bully standard should be. You get what I'm saying? However, a dog that is too lean in frame is a dog that doesn't resemble an American Bully and is more so an American Staffordshire Terrier frame, which means that we have to get someone where it's in between. I said in a previous video that I feel like extreme traits are necessary. They really are, to really be able to bring out the best version of the American Bully. But we also don't want them too extreme where they can't breathe and they move rough. We have to be able to create the perfect American Bully where we have the breed type, the functionality, the temperament, and the drive, correct? And I really do feel like with any other class, you get what I'm saying? The Standards were able to create their look by breeding for certain things, by line breeding and inbreeding. The same thing could be achieved amongst every class. You get what I'm saying? If we all as a community bred to get a certain look, to create the best version of the American Bully as a community. Because in order for us to get to that point, we all have to bond together as a community to be able to create that perfect type of dog, to be able to be accepted into the American Kennel Club. You get what I'm saying? And right now, we don't have that. We are evolving, we are getting better 100%. However, we don't have the consistent look just yet. And we have to be able to get the look and the confirmation. That is most important. The look and the confirmation. And we're a long ways off from being able to achieve perfection and be able to consistently produce the look with the confirmation. You get what I'm saying? So what do I feel like needs to happen? I really do feel like we have to start breeding for more functionality. Movement is like the biggest thing. Movement, confirmation, and making sure we keep the breed type. In my opinion, honestly, you have to be very picky with who you decide to utilize in your program. We have to get the head and the mass correct, right off the rip, as a locked in foundational trait. And then we have to progressively add the confirmation to clear up the flaws that we have, but also keeping the breed type. You get what I'm saying? So it gets much more intricate. And then eventually we would have to line breed on that blood to be able to create the consistent look. You get what I'm saying? Because once we're talking about line breeding and inbreeding, and though there's benefits to both, I prefer line breeding. When you line breed dogs, they're more inept to produce and be able to throw out that consistent look. So for me personally, when we're talking about getting to that point, we have to be able to breed to it. And I feel like right now we're achieving the look, but we're not there just yet. We have to get the look and the confirmation first before we can even begin to think about getting accepted into the American Kennel Club. Okay, everybody, that wraps up the video. I hope that each and every single one of you enjoyed it. My goal here with the Heavy Hitter Bully crew is to be able to produce the best quality dog that I can. You get what I'm saying? And I want to be able to contribute and maybe be a part of the community that is able to get this breed globally accepted in the American Kennel Club. And it's going to take time, a lot of hard work, a lot of strategically pairing up dogs, but I do think it's doable. I just don't think it's in the cards right now. It's not to say that it won't happen in the future. I think years from now it could happen, but it's all a work in progress. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, we'll catch you on the next video. We're up and out of here.